Welcome to Bitch Please
Welcome to Bitch Please.
and our antics.
We're
happy to have you here.
All right.
Okay.
Hey y'all, this is Dee.
And this is Shelbie, and
Welcome.
we're from Bitch Please.
Yep, we are from Bitch Please.
Welcome.
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 We literally just talked about not messing up the intro, and I still managed to mess up the intro.
There was a little bit of a thing.
Yeah,
with the fortune hairs.
Girl, that
And
just,
all that.
Lord, that just took me out. Any hoozle. How is everyone today? Hopefully well.
Hopefully well, happy, healthy.
All of those things.
We pray for that.
How are your screws?
Sometimes people are there and sometimes people are not there, so I don't know.
Yeah.
So I've been a little more present today than
Yeah.
I have been in the last week, so.
Yeah.
Dissociative disorder. It's a good time.
Yeah.
Yay. How are your screws?
They're cool.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Nah.
Yeah.
They're they're there.
They're there.
Yeah.
I
they're
get it.
there. So
I get it.
so yeah. Before we get started, do you want to jump to the first thing?
I don't actually.
Go ahead.
No, go.
Go ahead. Sorry.
Wait.
What were you gonna say?
Important. Say it because you're gonna forget.
I was gonna say I want to do the what grinds my gears, but what were you gonna say?
Yeah.
Is that what you were gonna
Literally
say?
what I was gonna go to.
Fantastic. So today we're doing a segment on what grinds my gears.
Yeah.
Or our gears.
Or the gears.
Or the gears.
Who's ever gears?
So what grinds my gears is I hate when I get an email from someone, whether it be, normally my signature has my name and my email address, depending on where it's coming from, has my name. Mm-hmm. And I hate when my name gets spelled incorrectly on an email.
Yeah.
Because it's right there.
Yeah.
It annoys me so much.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's fucking annoying.
It is.
Like, I'll be called Shelly. I've been called Sheila. I'm okay with, like, Shell and Shells because it's just a shortening of my name.
Yeah.
Or people put it with a Y. And I'm like, hey,
excuse me.
my name's in the signature.
Yeah, I don't understand.
So just fucking look.
It kills me every time. And
Wild.
I feel like, especially when it's, like, from, like, your job.
Yeah.
I'm like, y'all are just being disrespectful.
Yeah, at this point.
Like,
at
my
this
name's
point,
right there.
You just don't give a shit.
At all.
Yeah.
So that grinds my gears.
Yeah.
So yeah.
What grinds my gears? Uneducated people trying to debate me on something that I'm educated in. That grinds my gears.
Fair.
That grinds my gears.
That's fair.
You are literally stating lies. It's just lies coming out of your mouth. And I'm like, hey, no.
Here's all the
the
information.
facts.
Yeah.
And they're like, no. TikTok told me. And I'm like, no. That grinds my gears.
Yeah.
Especially on something that I'm educated in.
Yeah.
Like, for instance, I've had people tell me about my job and what I do who's never done it. And I'm like, why would you, what? Or people who try to talk to me about anatomy and physiology and stuff like that. And I'm like, no, I don't think that's how it works. And they're like, yeah, it is. That's what it is. And that's what it's going to be. And blah, blah, blah. And I was like, okay.
Just gonna let you
Google.
have it.
Google. And I'm like, no, it's not.
Right. This is what it says.
And of course, because I'm petty, I have to do this in front of a large group of people. Because I'm just like, no, you're not going to fucking tell me you're wrong. I'm telling you you're wrong. I don't tell people they're wrong unless I feel like I know for sure that you're fucking wrong.
Yeah. No, I get it.
It's just crazy.
Yeah. I feel the same sometimes where I'm just like,
that's what pisses me off.
That's not the case.
No.
That's not the case.
That's what upsets me.
Yeah.
That's what grinds my gears.
Yeah.
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 Can we talk about this election? Just real quick. Can we just touch on it a little bit?
Okay, go ahead.
Can we just touch on it a little bit?
Go ahead.
It is disappointing. And I know everybody feels some type of way about it. Either you're excited about it or you're terrified. I can tell you that since the election, we've seen an uptick in suicides. It's only been a couple days.
It's been 2.
It's been 2 days, literally a couple days. So we'll see what happens after that when it comes to just violence in general and especially like crimes against women. So we are literally in the front lines for that, and we get to see that firsthand. I mean, it's already bad, kind of tired of people killing us, but, it's just the way the world is now. So, yeah, this election is trash. It makes me sad that the majority of Americans are so uneducated and so misinformed. that they choose to vote for a felon and vote for a misogynistic pig.
You know what's really interesting? I was looking at the numbers to see like the number of people that voted, and like a little under half did not.
Yeah. Oh,
At
that
all.
too. And then people just decided not to vote. See, here's the thing that happens. When you choose not to vote, you're still essentially voting. You're still essentially giving support to the party that you are opposed to. So say like you are pro-Trump. You don't vote. That's going to actually help Kamala. It's going to help Miss Harris over there. You know what I'm saying? If you are a Democrat and you choose not to vote, you are helping the other party because you're not supporting the candidate. So not voting actually is detrimental to who becomes president. So, and like, you know, how things run in government in general. So it's just, it's disappointing. It's very heartbreaking. It's disappointing that the majority of those that did vote were in support of this man who basically hates women and hates Puerto Ricans, hates the island, and you know, and black people. So I mean, he just hates everybody except white men. So that's pretty much it. So white men, you win. You win this time. But yeah, it's devastating. It's sad. It sucks. But you know what? I am very interested to see how his supporters do for the next 4 years when they start to get fucked over. I'm actually very excited to see that happen because a lot of people, I know people personally who are like, I want to vote for him because tax breaks and I don't want people in my money.
Tax breaks for people that make under 100K, under...
Actually, it's only tax breaks for people who make over 360,000 K.
So the people that were talking about something for these tax breaks, you wasn't even in that tax bracket. They wasn't even talking to you.
They weren't talking to you.
That has nothing to do with you.
Has nothing to do with you. Has absolutely nothing to do with you. And it's just, it's disappointing because you could actually go to his campaign page and see all of his policies and what he wants and blah, 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 blah. You can go to the IRS website. They have updates on what he's supporting and what he's not. And people don't look at that. They're relying heavily on YouTube, on TikTok, and they just hop on the bandwagon of bullshit that has... It doesn't support us as Americans at all, and it's really sad. It's really sad, but it's the way America is right now, and probably will be for a while. And for those that are celebrating, congratulations, you won fair and square. Nobody fought you on it. Nobody asked for a recount on votes. Nobody claimed that it was it was wrong. So nobody claimed that there was any sort of
Foul play,
I guess. Yeah. So, congratulations. No hard feelings on my end, but also just very disappointed in the American people. It sucks. It's sad. And we'll see how things go. Luckily, though, I have my tubes tied, so I can't have babies, and I don't have to deal with the large aspect of some of my rights being taken away. But yeah, unfortunately not a lot of women have that or have the means to be able to do that. So it's sad. It sucks.
It does.
It sucks.
Yeah.
But anywho's then off to some maybe lighter stuff. I don't know yet.
Yeah. I just don't want to get into it because I'm going to go on this long ass rant. I was talking about it earlier. I'm honestly just tired of talking about it. I'm tired of hearing about it. I'm not hearing about it, but I'm just like tired of seeing it because there was just so much happening, and it was between the text messages and the phone calls and the mailers and the social media and the this and the that, and then just actually trying to go find information. It's just a lot. It was a lot. And then the election, and you're just kind of like, yeah, okay. Yeah. So it's like,
yeah,
it just
is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. I actually have a lot of friends who are looking to move out of the country.
People are.
I have a lot of friends who are looking to move out of the country.
Yeah,
and there's actually some really good visas to be able to do that.
And there's some places that are offering like citizenship to their areas. They're offering just different programs to kind of assist people that are trying to leave.
Yeah.
But yeah, I know a lot of people that are like, I'm out.
Yeah, New Zealand is one of them, where they are actually looking and for people to move there to populate it more. But yeah, it's just, I mean, I've looked into it. I looked at postmortem techs out in the UK just to see if I could find anything. And, you know, I'm looking at places in Washington and, you know, stuff like that. So yeah. I want to get out. I want to get, even if I have to stay in the US, I'd like to be surrounded by some sort of like-minded people, because I don't want to have to go outside and, you know,
it'd be the Wild Wild West.
Yeah, I don't, and that's what it's essentially is going to be out here, especially in Florida.
Yeah, Florida wild.
Florida's crazy. Florida's like the Australia of the U.S. No offense, Australia, we love y'all, but y'all got some crazy ass bugs over there, and we got some crazy ass bugs and shit over here. So, but yeah, it's just, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Mhm. Just don't want to be around it anymore. The ignorance, the stupidity, the lack of education, the lack of even putting effort into educating yourself. They want you to be that way so that they can continue to do what they want to do, which would benefit themselves. So, you know, educate yourself. And I'm not talking about like through YouTube channels and stuff like that. Like, go and actually read the proposals. I know they're boring, but at least you'll get an understanding. I read the fucking, every year I read Florida's fiscal
budget.
Yeah, the budget, because I want to see how much money is being allotted to the police and how much it's increased, and every year it increases.
And then you know what else goes down?
Funding for education.
Yep.
Funding for education absolutely goes down every single year for the state of Florida. Yep. It has been like that consecutively for at least from when I've read them for the past 5 years. And the police budget increases every fucking year. Every year.
And this is kind of going to transition into what we were going to talk about. The way that they don't really, like, they're just not wanting to have education be at the forefront of things, which is so interesting, because it's like you want people to get these certain types of jobs and they need to have education. You got to go do all this education, but you don't want to fund it.
Yeah, you don't want to fund it.
So like, but then in Florida in particular, you're taking out things so that the ability of the teacher is limited to, well, now I gotta only teach this and this and this, and like if you're in a different type of profession within the school, now you can only talk about this and this. You can't talk about, and it's just making it harder and harder to operate, to teach people things that they actually need to know.
Yeah.
And it's like, but according to society and how it's set up, I'm supposed to get an education up for your 12 years or 13 years depending on how you do it. Yeah. And then you're supposed to go for a 4-year, and then if you want to make more money, you got to keep going, but you don't want to allow me to be able to do that.
So here's the thing, when it comes to free education and public education, they do not want to fund that.
No, but it's
which is what majority of people want to do.
Right.
But then during that whole process of the free 12-year education that they are quote unquote providing you, this quote unquote good education that they're going to provide you from, kindergarten all the way up to 12th grade, the entire time they're encouraging you to go to college. And with college comes what? Student loans.
And yes, I get it. You can have scholarships. I had a bunch of scholarships, but at some point you may not be able to hold on to a scholarship. I lost mine, half of mine, part way, because just life.
They're essentially setting us up for failure. You're giving us a shitty education, and then you're telling us, okay, we're going to give you and provide you this shitty education, but then you need to pay tens of thousands of dollars, sometimes hundreds of thousands of dollars, to continue that education to get a good job.
And hope that you can get a good job, because a lot of us that went to our 4-year college and all of that, or just any type of degree, a bachelor's at the base level, you're like, okay, you got to get this degree. And some people go into debt, like are off rip with crazy amounts of debt from undergrad.
Yeah.
And then you get out into the real world and you're trying to get a job and they want to pay you entry level money, but you need to have 10 years of experience and they want to pay you $15.
Yeah.
But you got a whole bachelor's degree. Bachelor's degrees do not.
They're the new high school
They are
diploma.
literally the new high school. Like it's like, you got it, great, thank you.
Yeah.
Like,
It is,
and then you're like, what do you do with
diploma.
it? But it's just, it's frustrating because it's just like, it's a setup. It's really a setup. You know what they don't target anymore? Trades.
They do not.
And that's kind of where the money's at.
That is where the money's at. Go do a trade. Honestly, I should have did a trade. I didn't do the trade. I thought a 4-year education was where it's at because I believed it. Because that's what it used to be. You used to go and you used to get a degree and then you were able to build something from that degree. These degrees don't mean anything.
Yeah,
anymore.
they're like, thanks, that's great, but you're still going to get $15, if that.
If that.
And you got to work your butt off.
Yeah, you have to work really hard. And you probably have to do at least an internship for like 2-3 years, which means you work for free.
Yeah.
So it's kind of, but the whole point of saying that is they want you to be uneducated. They want you to be stupid. They want so that you are more susceptible to believing the narrative that they're spitting out. So, like, for instance, I don't want to take anybody's guns. I am a Democrat. I am super liberal. I actually am wanting to get my own gun. Like, I want to get another gun. And I'm just like, nobody's trying to take your guns. Like,
right.
What?
Who said
we
that?
We just want kids to stop being shot in schools. I mean, that's it. That's literally it. Gun control and safety isn't so that we take guns from you. It's so that we don't put guns in the hands of those that want to go shoot up schools
or
and
movie theaters
or movie theaters,
concerts or clubs
or downtown
or bars
Orlando.
Or downtown Orlando or churches or restaurants.
Yeah.
Or like all the places that mass shootings occur.
Because the thing is like the whole point of having a gun is to protect yourself, and I fully believe that. Be strapped, bro. If you need to be strapped, be strapped.
I feel like people. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
But it's just. We don't need to put it in the hands of somebody who's mentally unstable. But to Trump supporters and Americans, and I mean, certain Americans, they feel like we're just trying to take shit. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah, which is so weird because it's like you think about the narrative of, you know, they just want to take our guns and that's a problem. But it's like, okay, you run with that. All right. But you're okay with allowing them to take the rights away from women?
Yeah.
Like, that's okay.
Yeah.
But your gun is not okay.
But your gun is not okay.
Like,
I'm not allowed to have a say. I don't have full autonomy over my body. But taking your gun
is like
is the
hard
issue.
no. Hard no.
That's the fucking issue.
It doesn't. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't understand. I just
think that there is a certain mindset that a lot of us have where we think about other people and we really consider other people and their lives and what's going on with them, and we take that into consideration a lot. You know, I don't just think about myself. I think we said this on the last live too.
Yeah, we did, because we were talking about the
fact that I didn't have any rights to talk about women's reproductive health because I got my tubes tied. Somebody said that to me. Anywho's in. But I just think that there's a certain amount of us that actually take into consideration everybody. But then there's the other group who is just very much every man for themselves. It is about me and my own and my family, which is great. And I support that. But also, what about your fellow man? What about the other people? What about the other people who are struggling? You know what I mean? It
doesn't affect them.
Yeah.
That's, but you see that all over the place. If it doesn't affect them, nobody's going to be bothered. You see that in workplaces. You see that in,
facts.
You know what I mean? You see it in everything that you do. If it's not affecting you, people don't care. Mm-hmm. They just don't.
Which makes me sad, because we should be caring about each other. You know, we are all Americans. We are all in this together, and we should be caring about each other, and we should be wanting to put in policies in place that help care about each other. Now, I know people will be like, but
that doesn't make money.
That doesn't necessarily make money.
And that's what this country is run on.
And the thing that's crazy is, like, our taxes, like, we have a certain amount of taxes that we are supposed to, that the government is supposed to bring in to pay for all the shit, right? To pay for all the things that we need to pay for, to have our new guns and our new toys and all this other stuff. You know, and like that's where our taxes are going. It's supposed to go back into the people, quote unquote, but it does not go back into the people. It goes
depends
into
on how you think about it.
It's a, what do you mean?
What I'm gonna say, I shouldn't say.
Okay. It's gonna go, it's supposed to go back into the people, and those that are paying for it are lower class and lower middle class, because those tax breaks that are being rolled out are going to be for people who make, which I think 250 is upper middle class now, because middle class is actually about 150,000 a year. We are technically not, if I'm, please don't quote me on that, you're welcome to look up, but I know it's definitely a larger amount than what I make. So,
and what most people make, honestly.
Yeah.
It's out of that, especially in a single.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So we are going to be paying more
when we're already not getting a lot. When we're already not
getting a lot to begin with. So it's just, there's a lot.
There's a lot.
And it's a lot, and I don't think people really see that. And if they do see that and they don't care, then you're just ignorant. Because it just makes me so sad. It just makes me so sad how the great America is being laughed at by several people, by different countries.
Yeah.
Several different countries.
Yeah. I mean, it's always interesting, especially with when you saw, like, if you looked at the things that they're trying to take back, that were already put into place. Yeah. It's just so interesting because, America, land of the free, home of the brave, da 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 da, and it's like, yeah, but like, how free are we?
Freedom is kind of an illusion.
Yeah.
I mean, like, the entire concept of freedom in the entire world is an illusion. There is no place here where you can actually have full-fledged freedom.
You almost can't do that.
We are constantly having to work within a system and parameters built by people. It's crazy.
Have to, because you're dealing with people.
Exactly.
And that's like...
And humans have to have they have to have some sort of construct in order to survive, because we are just savage without it. Could you imagine? No law and order.
It'd be like fucking...
And I mean like the good Law and Order. I'm not talking about the fucking violent racial bullshit Law and Order. I'm talking about like the actual construct, like where anybody can just do anything whenever. It would be interesting. It would be...
it would... Not that you could do it, but it would be interesting to see if they could do something like that as like a little test to see if them numbers match.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They would.
They would match.
They would match.
That's sad.
That's sad. It is sad.
Girl.
Anywho's then. Hope everybody is... I hope all of you are
keep
dealing
having
with...
somebody pop. They're like, fuck what they're talking about.
I hope...
No.
Listen... don't come here, whatever. But I hope everybody's, at the end of the day, whatever you voted for, whatever you support, that is the purpose of being in America, is to be able to have those beliefs and the options, and that's the whole point. That's what I support, is people having the options. But take care of your mental health. If this isn't something that you wanted and you're upset about it, make sure you're taking care of you at the end of the day. And that's the most important thing, because we only have a short period here in this world, and I'm gonna, regardless of what's happening, I'm going to live the best of it as best as I can. And that's all you can do.
Yeah. Don't try to operate within the, what ifs. You got to operate with what you got going on, what you can control right now, and stay there.
Yeah, because my little world is my couch and in my house, for sure.
For sure.
Anywho's then, do we want to go to?
Damn, this is heavy.
That's why I'm like,
this is kind of heavy too.
We could just, I mean, it'll be all right. It'll be all right.
Heavy,
we have a little something that we want to share with y'all real quick.
So we were talking, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Okay, so we were talking the other day, and we were just kind of discussing, like, having your life together. Mm-hmm. And so then this video came across, so we wanted to share it with you guys and then just kind of talk about it.
Yeah. So having it all figured out.
I'm 23 now. If you 40 plus, I got a question for you. What the hell are we supposed to be doing?
What are we supposed to be doing? Let me let you in on a little secret. Nobody, and I do mean nobody, knows what they're doing. Ever. I'm 51 and I've been making it up as I go, with a cup of coffee in one hand and a questionable life choice in the other. Society has sold us the fairy tale that by the time you hit a certain age, you're supposed to somehow have your shit together. Little white picket fence, 2.5 kids, a dog, a retirement plan that doesn't involve a lottery ticket. Spoiler alert. It's all bullshit. We're all just winging that shit every single day. There's no rule book, there's no cheat codes, and the yardstick that everybody's trying to measure up to is about as imaginary as my desire to go to the gym. Age does not somehow magically bestow wisdom upon you. All it does is give you creaky joints and a high tolerance for stupid shit. Everybody's just stumbling around in the dark, pretending that they have a clue, hoping nobody notices that they're just as lost as everybody else. So here's my sage advice. Stop stressing about what you're supposed to be doing. Make it up as you go. Take risks, make mistakes, and for fuck's sakes, laugh at your...
All right.
Hell
so
yeah.
she said a lot of things in there. I forgot what her Instagram was. I'll try to find it and put it in the edited video, but she said a lot of things in regards to like nobody has it figured out. You know, she said she was 51. She's like, we're still trying to figure it out as ourselves. And the thing that I think that was kind of important in that was that, you know, we do oftentimes get like felt like we're stuck in this thing of like, well, I don't have my life together because of this, and I'm supposed to be doing this by now, and I'm supposed to be doing this by now. And it's like, that will stress you out so bad.
Absolutely.
We literally had a conversation. She had to be like, hey girl, chill out.
I did.
Chill out.
I did.
You're not as bad off as you think.
Yeah.
But it is like, and then you start to think about, you know, what my life together looks like might be different from your life together.
Yeah.
So everybody's life, you know, when you have your shit together, it looks different. Yeah. I think. But yeah, I mean, it was just an interesting topic.
I really liked it because, I mean, we had that long conversation the other day about... Sorry. Are you okay?
Yeah, my arm just started to itch real bad.
Oh. Do you need to wash it?
It should be okay.
Oh no, yeah, we were talking about it the other day, like just kind of figuring it out, and Deidre, you know, was like, I just don't feel like, she's like, I just don't feel like I have my life figured out, and I feel like that a lot too, you know, like I'm at a certain age where I should have it figured out, I should have the good job by now, I should have, you know, the nice home, I should be able to own a home at this point, you know, whether I'm with a person or I'm by myself, like I should be able to do these things, and I should have my finances in order, and I shouldn't be in debt, and I should have a nice savings account, and I should have, right? And we were having this conversation, and I loved what she said, because we really are just out here bumping into each other and winging it. Like, we are not, I am never going to be necessarily put together. I might have most of my stuff in order, but I'm probably always going to be in some sort of debt with something, whether I'm owning a car or I have a house, you know, whatever. I'm going to owe money to somebody somewhere. You know what I mean? And it's just like, it doesn't have to look great. It doesn't have to look this white picket fence shit that she was talking about. It's all about having peace and enjoying your life and working within the parameters that you are in.
Yep.
Meaning whatever you do for work, meaning if you have family, meaning if you have friends, meaning if you are white, black, Hispanic, working within the parameters that you have to enjoy this very short period of time that we have.
Yeah, and just kind of like she was saying, just figure it out as you go, because there's not a rule book. Like the idea that we were all kind of given was like, you got to do this, and by this age you're gonna have this and you're gonna have that, and it's like none of that really is true, and that's not the same for everybody.
Yeah,
that's the thing that's so interesting, because now that I'm thinking about it, we were all given the same story.
Yeah,
but we're not all the same type of people.
No, we are not.
So, and you do see that, where you have people that were like, yeah, I didn't go to college, or yeah, I did go to college and I got my PhD, or you got people that were like, yeah, I went into trade school, or whatever it is. But you think about it in that way, and you're like, damn, we really don't all operate the same way, yet they try to feed us the same story.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
They literally want us to be basically like mass produced and just come out as like, you know, whatever. But it's just like, that's not how life works. That's not how
people are.
That's not how people are. That's just not how it's going to be. And I don't have my shit together. And you want to know what? It's cool. I come home and I play my little video games, and I might spend the extra money on getting a video game that I want to play, and it's going to be the best. You know what I mean? Like, I might not have the money to go out and purchase all new tires right this very second, but at some point I will, and it'll be fine. And when it happens and I need to do it, I'll make it happen, you know? Right. It's just like, it's a matter of like, sometimes I will fucking stress, like this whole election shit. I mean, if everything didn't happen with Molly, I probably would have been a little bit more stressed, but it's just like, these things happen in its life, and I just have to work within the parameters that I have.
Exactly.
to just enjoy it.
Because you will literally run yourself ragged trying to figure it out. Like,
Yeah.
And that's not really a way to live.
No,
you know?
it's not.
So you just kind of want to do what you can do within what you can do it and hope for the best. And I think that's, again, you figure out what your shit together looks like.
Yep.
I feel like when I can like have a crap ton of money just saved up and or like if I need to get a whole new, you know, fridge, washer and dryer and a stove at the same time, I'm not like, holy shit, we're not going to eat for weeks. You know what I mean? Like I want to be able to do those things and feel comfortable in doing them. I want to, you know, I don't really need some of the other things that, you know, quote unquote is having your shit together based off what society is.
Exactly.
But for me, I just, you know, I want to be comfortable enough where I'm not stressed.
Yeah.
I want to be, you know, I just want to be able to do what I want to do when I want to do it and it not be such a thing.
Exactly. I mean, I'm going to be 33 on Wednesday. And according to society, I should be married by now. I should have had kids. I should have all of these things. I am divorced. I am, you know, I have my father living with me right now. You know what I mean? It's just like my life is not where I thought it was going to be. And I still live in Florida, which I fucking hate. I want to get the fuck out of the state so bad. But it's like, I'm just here. I'm here, and with what I have and what's going on with my life, I'm just going to enjoy it. I'm going to enjoy it and just make the best of what I have.
And that's all you can do, really.
Yeah.
And it's like, I mean, yeah, that's really it.
Yeah, and it's just like, you know, I could go out and like, for instance, like my weight and stuff like that. Like I could go and I can do all the crazy caloric deficits and all of that and go back to the gym and hit the gym 5 days a week and I could do all that and I could starve myself or eat healthy foods, but also shit that doesn't taste fucking good. Who wants to eat steamed broccoli? I love broccoli, but who wants to eat that shit every fucking day?
No.
With nothing on it, but maybe a little bit of salt?
Yeah,
no. Like, I'm going to go out and get the wings. I'm going to go out and eat the fucking food. I'm also going to eat the salad. You know, it's called fucking balance.
Balance. Everything is balance.
Keeping it fun. You know, I don't know.
Everything is balance.
That's just what I wanted to say
about
it.
No, that's
We're just out here figuring it out.
That's it. We're doing the best that we can with what we got.
Mm-hmm. And trying to enjoy it
And honestly, like after we had that conversation, I felt so much better about kind of where I was at in life because I'm like, you know what, it's not like I'm definitely in a better spot than I was, and I'm like, things are coming together and things are coming together that I wasn't even expecting to come together, which have been cool.
Yeah.
But I'm like, yeah, it's really not that bad. And I feel like as I'm getting a little bit older, I'm like, okay, my having my shit together is way closer than it used to be.
Yeah. 100%.
It's not maybe what somebody else would consider having their shit together, but it's my having my shit together. So
exactly. You know what's cool about having a dissociative disorder is that sometimes I can just be a passenger in life and I can just watch things go by, and it's cool when I'm just like when my adult self is like chilling here and whoever's like in the driver's seat is like doing their thing and I'm just watching and I'm like, actually, life's not that bad. It's actually cool. It's not bad. And then whoever's in the driver's seat is like, okay, I guess you're right. And then like, I guess you can drive again and like bring me back. It's just my dissociative disorder is crazy. It's a lot, but it's just like it's not that
I just thought about the car.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
It's not that bad.
Yeah, it's not.
It's not that bad. And we'll get through it. And you know what? If we all survive 4 years, if we're all alive in 4 years, we'll look back on this
That's
time.
That's extreme.
We'll look back on, who knows? I mean,
you never know.
Die,
no, people do die. Yeah.
He might start a war with somebody. Who knows? It's just,
you never know.
You don't know.
We're just gonna have to wait and see.
In 4 years, we will look back on this time and be like, wow, that was wild.
I mean, honestly, we'll get through 4 years fast because from COVID to 2024, I was like, what happened?
Girl, I dissociated for the majority of that time.
Like those 4 years, I don't remember much of anything.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what happened during that time? Yeah. So if we can make it through those, we'll be fine.
It'll be all right.
It'll be okay. Some shit gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad for a little bit.
I mean, listen, millennials have gone through 2 recessions. Oh my
God, we were just talking about this earlier at the job.
Yeah,
it's so funny.
A fucking pandemic. The housing crisis, like it's just we've gone through a lot. Two terms now of Trump. So
we're not even 40.
Most
of us not even 40 yet.
Girl, yeah, we're not even 40 yet. It's just wild. Anywho's in. I wanted to talk about Black Ops 6.
Okay, go for it.
Can we switch this up a little bit?
Yes, we need to because I feel like angry a little bit. I'm trying not to be.
Yeah, I know, me too.
I'm just trying to sit here and
all
chill.
right, so we're gonna change up the mood a little bit, just a whole bit. Can we do that? Oh! Yay!
Wait, how did that happen?
It hurt us and was like, I don't know. I'm not gonna keep doing it, but it hurt us and it was like, you guys sound upset, so that's the end of that. Okay, so I wasn't gonna get Black Ops 6.
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna get this fucking game. Everybody talked about how great the game was and how I should get it, blah blah blah. I mean, I haven't played since like probably whatever the 2 games were before this one.
I had Modern Warfare. I didn't have Advanced. I had Modern, which I think was before. So I haven't had one in a long time.
Yeah, so I haven't played since 2 games before this one. I know
might
that.
be Modern.
I haven't played,
that's all
and I hop on and I fucking own. I owned everybody. And I don't know if it's just because like my rank is so low and like whatever skill level is whoever I'm playing with. I mean, there's some people in there who like really fucking good.
Yeah.
But I was doing so fucking good on this free for all that I don't ever join the chats. I don't join the mics. People are mean.
People are mean,
They
and
hurt
they
my
say some wild
feelings,
stuff.
and they say wild stuff.
Yeah.
But this chat, I couldn't help myself because they were like, who is this person getting this many kills? I just don't understand. Like, who is this person? Who is this person? Whatever. And I pop in and I was like, hi, it's me.
Hi.
And they were like, oh my God.
Oh, girl.
It's a girl. Literally, it's a girl.
My thing is like, when you were telling me that story, I'm like, okay. But I'm like, are we not past that yet?
No.
Like, still?
No,
After
no.
all this time, y'all don't realize, like, women play video games?
No.
And are
men
decent?
Men used to tell me to go make a sandwich and get out. Put
I
a
mean,
dick in my mouth and go make a sandwich.
Like, I know that they talk crazy,
makes
but
me
I'm
laugh,
just
though.
like, how are y'all that dumb?
I owned the fuck out
As
of
you
all
should.
of these men.
As
and
you should.
I have been actually doing very well with playing.
So I've only been playing with you. I played one time. I was doing a campaign and I kind of ended up giving up the first night I got it. I got it because it was free on Game Pass. So that's why I got it. I was like, Game Pass for the win. Thank you so much. But I got it and started playing the campaign. I thought it was really cool. The visual effects are really nice. Like they did a really good job with the animation and stuff. The zombies, I don't remember them being that fast. I don't remember them being that fast.
I never really liked playing zombies. I actually like playing zombies.
I mean, I liked playing zombies before. I'm not having the best of time this go around.
Yeah.
But they're fast. I don't remember them being that quick.
Great.
I mean, I was doing all right, but I was
You were
just
doing
like...
great. We were also playing with 2 people who were very big on trying to find the Easter eggs.
True.
And we couldn't upgrade our guns and stuff like that.
True.
So,
Once I was able to upgrade my gun, though, because I had to get to level 4, I was upset because I had a handgun for like a bunch of it. And I was like, how am I supposed to kill all these zombies? And they were fast. And they were in freaking droves. And I'm like, how am I supposed to kill all these zombies with a handgun?
Yeah.
So I just threw them and then I had my hands. My hands was my weapon.
That mystery box came in clutch for
Man, I was so pissed because it was like, you're out of ammo. And I'm like, great. So I went to go flip my next weapon and it was like,
yeah.
I know you like.
You just start punching zombies in the face.
Like,
it's such a fucking good game. It is such a good game. I am like super stoked to play it. And then I started, of course, because I was talking about Black Ops.
Yeah.
My phone listens to everything that I say.
Of course.
So now I'm getting reels about Black Ops.
Yeah.
And it's just like, it's these Easter eggs that are in the zombie game.
Yeah.
And it's like on a different map, the Liberty map. And I'm like, I want to do this.
That one where they
so
starts raining
bad.
zombies that was in the game chat?
There's one that's raining zombies that you can do with I think it's the Terminus one. Anyways, I want to do all the fucking Easter eggs.
Yeah.
Well, that's how we got to that big
I know.
boss, is because they were doing their fucking little Easter egg shit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, God.
But I'm like, let us know what's going on, man.
That's literally what it was.
We're running around like,
you gotta let us know.
should we kill the zombie? They're like, no. Okay, all right, we'll just keep
and then
this
they
one.
just running off doing things, and I'm like, do.
I'm gonna die. Can somebody come save me?
So you and me are gonna start doing our own Easter egg shit.
Okay, I'm down.
You and me are gonna start doing our own Easter egg shit because there are some fucking cool ass guns that we can get.
I need
play.
to upgrade my gear because I haven't done it yet.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
I'll do that at some point.
Yeah, just go in and
so
get your loadouts together.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's been a very nice.
Yeah.
I actually thoroughly enjoy because there was a long stint where I didn't play video games.
Same.
I actually thoroughly enjoy coming home, putting on my favorite pair of sweatpants.
You see, we're still in scrubs, so.
Yeah, we're still in scrubs. Putting on my favorite pair of sweatpants, a baggy shirt, and just sitting on my couch.
Nothing's better.
And playing video games and eating some cereal.
I just remembered I have some M&Ms.
I have M&Ms in my bag.
I'm so excited.
I have M&Ms in my bag. So that's okay. So sorry, can I say super side note about my M&Ms?
Okay, go ahead, and then I'll go back to Black Ops. Go ahead. Okay, so the thing I was gonna say about Black Ops is, I really think that, actually not about Black Ops, but another game. You told me you were talking about some game, and you guys were like, I don't know if you're gonna like it. Something with an A. It's
Apex.
Apex. I got that game.
Yeah. Oh, do you love it?
I like it a lot because it was
of fun.
also on Game Pass.
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, so I got that one as well. That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. Okay, so what I've been doing in the middle of the night, and this has become my 30-year-old I don't know, my thing, is I'll get in bed. And you get in bed and you shuffle your little feet together like you're a little cricket, and you get nice and comfortable, and then I eat peanut butter M&Ms.
Let me tell y'all a story real quick. So this one right here goes to the little bucket because everybody went to what's the Disney's Not So Scary Halloween thing.
Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween, yeah.
So you get a crap ton of candy.
Yeah.
They've been just bringing it to work.
Yeah.
And so this one over here runs over and grabs out the peanut butter M&Ms, and she's like, "Hey guys, I want to let you in on a little secret." And we're like, "Girl, what you about to tell us?" And she's like, "At night, I get into bed and I rub my little feet together and eat peanut butter M&Ms." We're like, girl,
because the first time I did it, I was the scene was my blanket was all the way up to my neck and my little hands were out and my little feet were moving, and I was like, this is a secret. Nobody knows I'm doing this right now. And I had my little peanut butter M&Ms.
That's so cute.
It just made my heart happy. It's
I get it.
I
get it.
Things.
It is the little things. The little things get you through.
Hell yeah.
And those peanut M&Ms are about to do me great.
Yes.
Very excited about those.
Yes,
it
I'm
really
very
do
excited.
be the little things though.
It do be. I like how my life is today.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
I got a cool group of friends that I play video games with.
Yeah.
I'm gonna mention Molly.
Okay.
So,
do you want to end on that?
No, because
Okay.
it's anyways, it's gonna tie into it. I had to put my dog down. On Sunday, and the amount of support that I had from the people in my circle was astronomical. It was crazy beautiful to have that. You were there. You supported. John's all the way out in California. He did his best to support. My best friend Katie was with me for the whole thing. And several other people and family members and loved ones who just came out and supported. And that moment, now that I'm present and I've been dissociating for the last week. So I'm back. But that I thought about it today, and that moment made me think about I have such amazing people in my life. I just have the most amazing fucking support system and people in my life. And it's cool. My life is pretty fucking cool.
I think the thing that's so great about it is life is so much better to tolerate when you have a good group of people around you. It's not like a drama thing. It's not like a competition thing. It's just good people who just give a fuck about you and you give a fuck about them.
And you support.
And you do what you can with those people. And you just kind of, I don't want to say buy out your time, but you buy out your time in a sense. And I think it's beautiful.
It is.
I was very happy that everybody was able to kind of figure it out. I left, Katie was I'm on my way. You know what I mean? I thought it was a very good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was good.
It was good.
It was good.
I know that
and
was
hard.
hard.
And I love you guys for it.
We love you too, girl. Obviously, that's why we wanted to make sure it was there for you.
It was very hard.
But
yeah.
Yeah, girl.
But yeah, I don't know. It was just Life's not as bad as I thought I would be.
Yeah.
And I thought I would be worse with the election. Like with the election, I thought like mentally I would be a lot worse. But really, I just don't give a fuck about anything anymore.
I didn't think you would be, only because you had so much stuff going on with Molly.
Yeah.
So I didn't think that it was gonna affect you. Don't get me wrong, but I just didn't think you were gonna be that. I don't want to say that pressed about it, but just it was a lot going on, girl.
It was a lot, girl. It was a lot going on.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, even now that I'm a little more present, I'm just in this. I don't fucking care anymore.
Yeah.
All I care about is just doing what I can to be happy in my life.
That's it.
That's really all I care about. And helping out those that are around me and in my own little world. You know what I mean?
As
if
best
I
you
can just help out even strangers, like in my own little world, I can't save the fucking world.
Yeah.
I wish I could. I wish I fucking could, but I cannot save the world.
Fair.
So maybe just helping out the people who are around me.
Yeah.
You know?
No, I get it.
I think that's where it's at.
No, it is. And I just remembered I had those questions that I wanted to ask, but I'll have to do it at a different time because I don't have them on they're on my phone and not my thing.
Oh, sad.
I know. I just remembered because I was like, ooh, this would be a great time for those questions, but I can't get to them.
That's okay.
So
that's okay. We'll do it next time.
Yeah. Come out.
We do have some stuff that's in the works. There is, because we have our 1 year anniversary coming up for the podcast. Bitch, please. Is it okay if I talk about this?
Sure.
We were thinking about putting something together, like, I don't know, putting a little something together where we could all come together and just have a good time and hang. So definitely keep a lookout for that. It'll be in December, but we'll have more updates for y'all when we get closer to that time.
Yes.
Yes,
we will.
But I don't really have much else to add to you.
I don't have anything else.
Yeah. Anywho's then, thanks for being here. If you did pop in, cool. Appreciate it. If you're watching this later, also cool. We love and support. We love the support that you guys give. So, like, share, follow, subscribe, all of that. Definitely, please subscribe to our YouTube and Twitch. That's super helpful for us. And, if you do see any of our TikToks or our Reels or our YouTube Shorts or anything like that, please feel free to share. Can they share YouTube Shorts?
Oh, I don't know. I think so.
Okay. If you can, please share it and get us out there. We definitely have a lot of stuff in the works for 2025. There is a possibility of doing a live show in 2025. So we are looking forward to a lot of that. Not trying to put everything out in the open, but just want y'all to be excited with us because we're pretty freaking excited about it. So I'm really excited about it. I mean, I don't know. Anyways.
Yeah.
That's all.
That's it.
All right. Thanks, guys. Bye.